It is Thursday night, January 1st. Tonight we are going to be finishing up these spoons, starting a couple other spoons, and and then probably we'll get to oiling those spatulas. I've got like 9 of these spatulas here. Need to be oiled up. So yeah, that's what it's looking like for tonight, guys. I need to sand these out. But I'm gonna get a couple more to sanding, to the point of sanding first, and also need to sharpen. Need to sharpen. Where's that stuff? Kevin, what's up, man? I saw that, dude. I was the one that thumbs up it. Congrats on getting started, dude. What up, Harry, dude? Welcome back, sir. Guys, so I decided that I really liked really liked making those spoons. So tonight I'm gonna make another spoon or two and complete those ones. And I also ordered like some spoon carving knives, like the hook blade and the better gouge, like the bent gouge and the hook blade and a little carving knife. So I ordered all that and a carving hatchet. So that shit will be here next week, and I'm gonna get into spoon making for a little while, dudes, and just appeals to me. Mr. Bubba Johnson, what's happening? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just giving these a quick little sharpen best I can. And then I'm gonna make another spoon, dude. Or two. The spoons from yesterday I'm stoked about. Still need to be sanded. I learned a lot about spoons today. I went down the spoon carving rabbit hole and I found out a lot of stuff. Like these aren't the ideal tools for it. And I ordered the ideal tools for it. And I watched a bunch of videos on how to do it. So next week the tools should get here. And I'm gonna get after it. That one is still hella sharp. That one's crazy sharp. I think these are the main ones I use. I can give these a quick little. Quick little going over for these ones, but I don't anticipate using these ones as much. That one is very sharp. This one has a little burr that I don't like. Oh yeah, here's how they came out. This one is like kind of like a more normal spoon shape. This one I liked how the grain twisted on the handle, so I made the handle twist with the grain. You'll be able to see once I sand it out. Okay, those are all sharp. Let's get rid of this. It's definitely, yeah, it's its own thing, I guess. I don't know. You know how I do it, dude. I just wing it. I just wing it, brother. So I'm wondering if I should rip this down to make the next batch of spoons. Because it's sort of thick, dude. Yeah, it's like 2 inches thick. Spoon at the widest is less than 1. I think I'm going to rip it. I think I'm going to rip this down to make the most out of my lumber. Since I don't have a lot. Oh, nice, dude. Canes are dope. Walking sticks. I used to, when I was a youngster, I used to hitchhike around the United States when I was a teenager, and one of the things I would do was to carve walking sticks and then give them away when I was done. When I was a wee lad. What's this Q&A sticker? Let's try this Q&A sticker. Food you'd never get tired of. Let's see how this... I'm trying this little thing that popped up. It's a Q&A sticker. I guess I'll start here. Oh, I can't answer, dude. It's not letting me answer. Tacos, dude. Whatever this is, I'm getting rid of it. I'm gonna cut this piece down. I'm gonna cut this piece down and then rip it. Cutting and ripping. Oh no. Oh no. Well, this box is tough. It just survived a fall from like 5 feet, dude. All right, so we got some decent chunks here, dude. I'm gonna point you guys. I'm gonna point you guys at the bandsaw for while I rip these down real quick. Hello there. It's bandsaw time. Where's that little pusher I made? There it is. Tough wood, man. I use my phone. I'm using my my phone.
That's some good looking walnut, bro. Not an iPhone. No. Yeah, the grade is killer on this stuff. Hey, what's up, Gene? I'm gonna move you guys back over to old bench view here. There it is. And we can get started.
You know, another thing I like about these, I don't have to wear all the PPE for carving out the holes, dude. First we got a little one. Just wear these out. Dude, I appreciate that. I don't love the salad fork, bro, because I was just kind of winging it and it looks like a little kid drew a chicken foot to me, bro. So I think I'm just gonna use this as a wood pusher, as a push stick for the saws. And I'll revisit that another time. When I go see the walnut dude on Saturday, I'm gonna see if he's got a little bit greener walnut, because carving out dried walnut, it's pretty rough, dude. I'm gonna move this down so you guys. It looks to me as if the work is inside the chat. So I think if I slide it down, can you guys see better if I slide it down here? You guys can see the work better there. How far down does this fucking go right here? Yeah, that one had some rot inside of it. Oh, got it there. So flatten it out and start over on gouging it out. You know what, dude? I wonder if I could move. I'm wondering if I could get the camera up on the work. Let me see here. I can get it up on the work, dude. Is that a little better, dudes? Yeah, that's way better, right? Because now you can actually see. Yeah. So I think I messed this one up trying to get at the rot that was in it. And I'm going to set it aside. And we'll get after this one here. I don't know, dude, I honestly don't know where my Dremel is, and I have the whole little case with all the shit for it. Oh, dude, is that it? Wait a second. I couldn't see it because it was covered with dust, bro. Let's see how it looks in Dremeltown, though. I do like just, I do like carving and not having to wear a mask and stuff, though. But let's see what's going on in Dremel. I haven't opened this Dremel in years, dude. So I couldn't tell you what's happening with it. Oh, it's still in there, dude. Dude, I don't have barely any tips for this thing, though. I do have this sanding disc on there. Let's see how that does first. Before we go any further, let me see how that does. Yeah, I haven't busted out the old Dremel in many, many years, dude. I don't even know if it still works, guys. There it is. That's not the right head for this, and I'd rather carve this spoon than listen to this Dremel. Yo, Ricker, what's up, man? Yeah, all I have is these sanding bits. I don't really have anything that will be good for hogging that out. So yeah, I'll put this away. Maybe I'll get some other bits for it later. I've had this for, dude, so long, and I just haven't touched it in a long time. But put it back away. We'll put it back away just for now. I also have like a big ass router over here that I never use. I tend to use my little handheld router instead of that big one. Anyways, let's mark this mold. And we'll get after it. I'll get after it with this one. dried walnut, very, very hard, bro. Yeah. I just got to calm down, bro, and be patient. That's what I got to do. That is some hard wood, dude. I'm gonna get after with a littler one. I just gotta be patient, bro. I gotta slow down. I gotta slow down and be patient, bro. That's how you do hard stuff like walnut. Yeah, there. See, it's going. It's going. I'm definitely going to get some green walnut from Walnut Guy this weekend, though. I'm still going to push through. I'm going to power through and make these freaking spoons, but I'm going to make it easier on myself next week with wetter wood and the right tools. And by the end of next week, I will be pumping out some spoons, dude. But for now, take my time on these ones. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Yeah, you guys can see that. I still haven't put that Carter stabilizer on the bandsaw. I think I'm going to wait till I'm for sure going to be doing some boxes. I mostly got it for those. Or whatever else needs the tight scroll work, dude. Hey, Gene, good night. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for stopping in. What up, Tim? Welcome. What up? Happy New Year. I do think the woodworking is making me stronger, and it has greatly increased my patience and appreciation for many things beyond woodworking, like the earth and other craftspeople. So I feel like it's made. I feel like Sam. I feel like it's made me physically stronger, like in my muscles. But I feel like it's made me like stronger mentally, and maybe spiritually too. Yeah, it's dried walnut, so it's like really, really hard. But I am gonna go see Walnut Guy on Saturday, so I'm gonna see if he's got anything fresher for carving. Sam, have you started making any jewelry stuff? Making any pieces over there? Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Tim. Moeezy, do I know you in real life? Because I feel like I might. I just busted the Dremel out, Sam, and all I have is a sanding disc for it. I haven't used it in years, but I found out it still works. Why, do you need a Dremel? Oh, I got you. You know what I think made me stronger this last year, Sam, was hauling all those friggin' rocks, dude. Oh, from Rhode Island? What do you need to like get? Do you need to be able to smelt and stuff, Sam? Need a little forge? You gotta build a little forge or something? Oh, we got a couple New Englanders in here. Sammy, I ordered a hook gouge. You know, it's like a gouge that's like that for scooping, and like a bent or a hook knife, and then like a bent gouge for scooping out bowls. Well, which one of those would? I mean, obviously one's going to be more expense from the start, but like, are you going to end up upgrading to one of them eventually? You know what I'm saying? And if so, then maybe just get that one to start with. Hi, welcome. Yeah, I think, how much is that? How much is the casting device? I guess that's not too bad. Okay. Maybe you can go with a makeshift one till then. I think it's a good plan, dude. I think that's a good skill to develop. It's a good plan. It kind of goes with the whole theme, you know, the whole mountain people survival theme. Dig it. Yeah. Or make something and sell it. Have you identified any stones as being like hella badass or whatever? Sam, if you're on the mountain and you want to cruise by and join me for the episode tonight, feel free. Oh wow, really? And Sam, since you're here, dude, I'm gonna give you mod powers. There you go, Sam. You got mod powers. In case you need them. Since I know you and shit. I sharpened these last night, and then I sharpened again tonight. I'm probably going to sharpen them pretty soon because it's walnut, but it's getting to be a pretty smooth, cool little bowl here, dude. Hey, don't no band hammers, brother. We're trying to grow. We're trying to grow. The power went right to his head immediately, dude. It is working pretty good, yeah. That initial was tough, but now it is working good. My wife got me these for my birthday earlier, or last year. I'm excited for next week, man, because I have some real spoon making tools coming, and I think I'm about to enter the spoon making arc of Cobb Mountain Woodworks, dude. Because it's also very enjoyable, just like bandsaw boxes. Highly enjoyable. And actually, dude, I like this better than the Dremel because the Dremel's loud. It makes dust, and the only sound in the shop right now is the metal scraping on wood and me running my mouth. feel like that's plenty deep for a bowl. Have a spoon. Yeah, this gouge is working great. Dude, maybe after the show, maybe after I do the show, or are they going to be up here for the weekend? You want a little hook tip on a spoon, bro? I will put one on this motherfucker right here. Or, actually, this one already started kind of getting one because the grain twisted. Oh, they're leaving Saturday? Are they leaving early in the day Saturday? Yeah, that was gonna be a straight spoon, but the grain turned, man, and so I just kind of went with it, you know. Went with the grain. Can you see the dark grain twisting through there? Also, Sam, I made like 10 of these spatulas here, walnut spatulas, which are fun to make, but not as fun as a spoon. I don't know why the spoon's funner. Maybe because you're carving out a bowl in it. I don't know. It's just more fun to make a spoon. Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes the piece of wood tells you what it wants to do, you know. Oh man, there we go. Yeah, I think you just have to like constantly sharpen, you know. No, this one. I need to get this little spot right here, dude. There we go. There we go. No, I got sharpened stone. Yeah, just one of these. I tell you what, the hand carving makes for a way nicer shop vibe that I enjoy a lot more than power tools. Yeah, so that'll be the rough draft of the spoon. We've got a couple more to carve. We got this one. You know what else I learned today that I never really knew? On an axe or a hatchet, you want the grain to be lined up and facing the same direction as the blade. So say this was a hatchet and this was the blade here, you would want the grain to be like straight up and down, lined up with the face of the hatchet. I never knew that till today. Yeah, we could set a stone and wood. Or you could. You're the gym dude. I'm just a simple wood guy. But yeah, dude, let's Voltron it. Or I guess Mighty Morphin Power Rangers it. Dude, Sam, you're welcome to come through here, and I have a giant pile behind me that you can just look through. I haven't had a fire in a couple weeks, so there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff back there. Is Quinn's Forge up here? Because I wouldn't mind playing around with a forge either. Like if you had a forge set up, I wouldn't mind messing around with that at all. What the fuck was that, buddy? Oh, really? So you better be, that's like if you fire it up, you got to be making money. Make a little propane, dude. A little propane forge or a little gas forge. Those can work. Charcoal, totally. Absolutely, yeah. Go old school. Make a fucking dwarven forge. I could probably switch to the smooth talking gouge now. Let's give this a little love, dude. I need the file. Ooh, that is a pretty freaking sharp. That is a pretty sharp gouge. I don't know, man. Just anything. Like an axe would be pretty sick. You know? Oh, Sam, I ordered like a. It looks like a bearded axe, but it's a hatchet size, like 10-inch handle for like wood carving, dude. Yeah, let me know when you fire that up for sure. Yeah, dude, and it's like a bearded axe. It's like, let me draw it. So it's like here's the handle, right? And then the blade comes out like that. Here's the handle. Blade comes out like that. Obviously, it's not that exact shape. That looks kind of like a wiener, but I'm not a super good drawer. So I wanted to like go over to your place with a saw and an axe and the wood carving tools that are coming in next week and find a piece of wood, a downed piece of wood, and like turn that into a spoon. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's a bummer. But like next week I got full on wood carving set coming in, like spoon carving. So I want to like go wander around in the hills and find a cool piece of wood that's down and turn it into a spoon. That's on my mission. Yeah. Yeah, dude, it might be a hard look, huh? Yeah, Manzanita would be sick, dude, especially because it's so twisty that you could like, you could find. It'll tell you what pieces are in it, is what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? It'll tell you what's in there. I'm gonna go see Walnut Guy on Saturday, if that's something you're into. Saturday morning. Yeah, don't chisel like that towards yourself. What am I thinking? Oh, word, happy birthday. I remember when you were born. A long, long time ago. Dude, that one peeled off like a little. That one peeled off like a little piece of chocolate ice cream or something. Walnut smells good, man. Walnut wood smells good. Today was Thursday, right? I'm not tripping. Pretty sure today was Thursday. Okay, yeah. Are you the grinding? Are you talking about the grinding of the that? Go, hold on, I can't see. Tourniquet? No, I don't. I should have one. I don't have one in here. It's probably would be wise. I don't even think I have a dedicated tourniquet, Sam, anywhere. All right, so there's the spoony part of that spoon. Throw that in the pile. Got another one here. Got a couple more blanks. I'm just freestyling the shape on these two, so yeah. Dang, that grain looks fucking nice right there, dude. Uh-oh. There's a little bit of a, I have a little bit of a crack looking thing here. Well, I was able to get that rotten part out, guys, but it made it so the head of the spoon is going to be very small. But that's okay. That's okay. Sam, you guys, if you guys are, if you guys don't know the story, Sam came over and he liked my hammer so much he decided to make one for himself, and his ended up being sicker than mine, dude. This now. Yeah, buddy. Oh, excuse me, guys. I'm just gonna put the mineral oil on it and then maybe the butcher block. That's what I was thinking. Either just mineral oil and butcher block. That's really the only food safe finish that I have right now, so. Why, what are you thinking, Harry? Yeah, I think so. Harry, have you tried making a spoon yet, bro? It's fun, dude. It's a lot more kind of meditative. What do you use? I use the Howard's. I use the Howard's brand. Dude, it's fun, man. I mean, I wish I don't have the right tools, but these are working. These are totally working. And I guess you just kind of get it to where it seems pretty good or whatever. And then... Oh, you sell the finish? That's smart, bro. That is smart. Dude, I kind of like want to keep carving, but I already carved the bowls out of these, so... Should I make another one, dude? I could just go right over to that bandsaw, cut out some more blanks out of this fantastic piece of wood right here. Or no, I'll use a thicker one and make a big old spoon, bro. Try to avoid this knot. Or make it this way. Then I don't have to worry about the knot as much. No. Yep. I'm doing another spoon because I want to carve. I want to carve down. looks like a sperm, dude. I need to get that thinner. Need a thinner handle for that one. You know what makes this work? Just fucking hammer it out. I'll think about the meat fork design, my friend. You talking like a big old barbecue fork? Hell yeah, dude. I don't know why the first layer is always so much harder, bro. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, this is dry walnut too, so it's like, it's tough, dude. Oh, Harry, I'll ask the guy if he's down to ship walnut tomorrow or on Saturday too. I remember you asked about that. give this one a little rub on the stone here. A little better. Is it dried? Because if it's dried, it's going to be probably more of a bitch than this walnut is right now. Oh, are you up in Oklahoma? Or did you just bring those back down? I see. Let's try to get into it. Let's try digging through it with this one, dude. shit is rock hard, bro. Dude, let me see some photos of that pecan wood, bro. Hell yeah. This is turning out to be a really tough little piece of walnut, guys. There we go. Dude, some black walnut would be sick. Offer to cut them down for him. Say, hey, I'll cut that black walnut down and get it out of your way for you. What time is it, man? Let's see. Freaking tough wood, guys. Tough, dude. Yo, Rich, if you're watching, dude, if you're watching, I hope you got some greener walnut. Hey, what up, soldier? Welcome back. Carving up some spoons here. And it's a dried walnut, and it is tough as hell. Slowly getting there on this one, guys. Oh man, this one was a tough cookie, dude. Despite sharpening the chisels and hitting with the mallet. $23 various utensils? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't have any orders or anything up, dude, so I'm just kind of enjoying screwing around, you know? And I'm enjoying not having to wear the mask and the ear protection and shit for right now. But yeah, I ordered some actual like a hook blade and stuff like that for making spoons. It's coming next week, and be doing a little more spoon making, I think. I don't think power carving is cheating, dude. I don't think it's cheating at all. I think you can do whatever you want, you know? If you're having a good time, dude, you're doing your thing, do whatever you want. I'm not a purist, bro. I'm not one of those hand tool purists. This dude came in here the other day. What was I using? He was like, "Oh, you're using an electric planer, dude." that's not cool, or whatever he said. It was like, whatever, bud. Like, I never said I was against power tools at all. You know, at all. In fact, I love power tools. I fucking love them. My favorite tool in the world is a power tool. It's the bandsaw. Time to start smoothing this one out, I think. Dude, love the bandsaw. Fucking love the bandsaw. Harry's over there Googling how to cut down a black walnut tree but make it look like the storm blew it down. Yeah, bandsaws are sick, dude. Because you can mill wood with it, right? You can like take a small log and mill lumber with it, or you could change your blade and you could do fine scrolling with it. You can do you just do so much with a bandsaw, dude. getting there, dudes. What was the problem with the Craftsman? Are you talking about that super common Craftsman one that everybody has? It's like on Craigslist for hella cheap. Because that seems like it would be a good saw to me. Oh, you hated it? We're slowly getting there on the ball of this one, dudes. Slowly getting there. This wood is very, very hard. Very, very hard. Dude, I recommend the fucking 14-inch Bauer from Harbor Freight. I think it's one of the cheapest 14-inch saws you can get new. And it works fantastic, dude. I have been absolutely loving that one. I have the Bauer, and you know, people like to talk shit about Harbor Freight stuff, man, but it is a killer bandsaw, dude. Absolutely love it. Okay, so it's cheaper than the Grizzly by $200. Oh dang, there's 60 people in here now, guys. What's up, everybody? This is a nightly shop stream. Tonight I'm just carving out some spoons out of some very, very dry, hard walnut, and it's been good time so far. Anyways, welcome guys. I didn't notice so many people had come in till now. Nice. I have the Bauer compact router. It's fucking amazing, dude. You know what? Everything I've gotten from them has been super nice, dude. I think the days of their Chicago electric tool brand being garbage is over. The Bauer and especially the Hercules shit is super nice. I had a DeWalt miter saw, and then I bought the Hercules compound miter saw from there, and it was so nice that I gave away my DeWalt, dude. For real. I actually like the Hercules compound miter saw better than I liked my DeWalt. The only thing that I don't like that I've gotten from them recently is the Bauer orbital sander, and that's just because the ergonomics are super bad on it, and it makes my fingers go numb. Everything else I've gotten from them has been fucking really good, dude. So good that I gave away my DeWalt miter saw. So that's probably an unpopular opinion that Hercules is a better compound miter saw than DeWalt, but I stand by that. I have them both. Oh shit. Yeah, dude, I've like I said, the orbital sander from Bauer, that's the only one that's really disappointed me. Everything else has been, dude, the planer, the Hercules 3-knife like thickness planer it's sick as fuck. It's 12.5 inch, dude. It rips through walnut, dude, like rips through walnut. It's an amazing planer too. Yeah, I'm stoked about the stuff I got from them. Yeah, this is the Bauer one. And just the ergonomics of this thing, like, I don't know, dude, it doesn't work out for my hand. It makes my fingers go numb. Yo, guys, if you like chilling, hanging out in the shop, dude, hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot, man. We are at like we're almost 600 subscribers, trying to hit 1,000. Come back and hang out whenever you like. I'm here every night. How you like the wind planer and joiner? Nice. I've got the Bauer jointer. I just haven't set it up. Haven't really needed it yet. But I got a coffee table I got to do pretty soon, so probably use it for that. You know what I realized, dudes, is like, I don't like taking orders and building shit. You know what I mean? I don't like taking orders and building stuff. I don't like people being like, hey, can you build me this? I don't like that. I like just kind of coming out here and building whatever I like. And then if somebody buys it, then they buy it. And if they don't, then they don't, you know? It's like I already have a day job. Taking commissions kind of feels like having another boss, dude. You do them? Yeah. Maybe I'll do them here and there, dude. Making it and taking it to market, that sounds more kind of my speed, dude. I just got to find the right market. Because then it's just, you know, it's just me in the shop doing stuff instead of, you know, instead of deadlines and just all that kind of shit, man. Somebody breathing down your neck or whatever. I don't want that, dude. Also, the Bauer belt sander that I have, belt/disc sander, has been fantastic. It's been a little workhorse, dude. I beat the shit out of that thing. Yeah, I've been thinking. I saw a farmer's market near me, or actually a couple towns away, but on Saturdays I gotta get more information. Of course, it's gonna be raining this Saturday, so my only plan is to go see the walnut dude, get some walnut, come home. That's it. Come home, do stuff. Dude, the older I get, the more I like being at the house. You know what I mean? When I was younger, I always wanted to be out. I always wanted to be out doing stuff. The older I get, the more I'm like, you know what? I'm going to try to find a way to just be at the house this weekend. Damn, I fucked that up. That's what happens, bro. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. And like, at what point should I call it good on this spoon, bro? Do I just keep digging in there forever, bro? Oh, it's almost, yeah, that's good, dude. I'll give a little bit more. Man, I followed this dude on YouTube today, and he's like a hand carver guy, younger guy, and his videos are just him like hand carving something, no like music, no talking. He just carves by hand. And after this episode here, I'm gonna go find his page, and I'll post a link to it in the community page here. The dude is like a masterful carver, dude. Like, just incredible, dude. I'm gonna post a link to the to his page in the community here when we're done, because you guys gotta check this kid out. He's like just an absolute masterful carver. No, not Wiggling Monkeys. He's got an accent, dude. He's got like some kind of European accent. He's a young kid, dark hair. Yeah, his carving is just absolutely beautiful, dude. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna link it in the community page after this, so you guys can check him out, man. I was super impressed. And then also, what's funny is like at the end of his videos, he sits there and talks about the piece, and like you can tell he's like trying to contain. You can tell he's like trying to contain how happy he is with the piece. You know what I mean? But you can tell he really, really likes it. Be home, eat food, drink my drinks, watch TV, go to my shop. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about, soldier. My kid's grown too. It's just me and the wife. And a big ass dog. Yeah, the guy's still kind of a small YouTuber too. I think he had like 20 or 30,000 followers, so he's not like, he's not like blowing up or whatever. But dude, he's really, really good at carving. And he's very, very humble and quiet, and it was just a really enjoyable. It was a really enjoyable channel to find, Yeah, dude, woodworking is super chill. It's super good for you. This is walnut, and it's dried walnut, and it's very, very, very hard. Soldier, post something in the, wait, I can do it from here, can't I? There you go. There you go, soldier. I just subscribed to you, bud. Mini biking, this is walnut. This is dried walnut. It's very, very hard. And this piece has been very hard. But if you guys look, you can see that grain coming right through the middle of it. Woo-hoo. Dude, wood turning is sick. I don't have a lathe. I wish I did. I'll get a lathe one day. All right. Oh, nice. I was looking at that today because it's so much less expensive than other lathes, dude. Like significantly less expensive. I'm gonna keep digging in this bowl here. Yeah. A little bit more. What do you mean you made the mini bike? Nice, dude. You really made that? Hey, I subbed to you, mini biking, but I got to tell you, man, all those posts that say when you have a bunch of posts and stuff that says subscribe and all that stuff, and you're trying to do the little tricks, it doesn't work, and it seems to make people not want to subscribe. Is what I've noticed. I've noticed that every time there's a bunch of people in the chat, and I say, hey, everybody, subscribe. A bunch of people leave. So my thought is that take it easy on that stuff, and I try to do it only once in a while now. It's a sick bike, dude. Wait, did you subscribe to me, buddy? Yeah. I mean, dude, you keep asking for people to sub in somebody else's channel. You know what I'm saying? So, a little bit of a timeout for you, bud. What I was trying to explain is if it seems like you're super thirsty for subs, dude, you're not going to get them. The algorithm won't fucking help that. But if you just do your thing, you will find your people, dude. Be consistent, do your thing, you'll find your people. Yeah, Harry, I think you just need to be more consistent. You know? That's all. Yeah, I looked at your page and it looks like you had a lot of time where you didn't post. Yeah, I think if you're just consistent and you be yourself, you're gonna find your people. It's just like real life, you'll find your friends or whatever. If you just be yourself. But if you just walk around telling everybody, hey, be my friend, then people are gonna think you're fucking weird. Oh, that's a bummer. bit. Yeah, I noticed. I've been seeing it. It shows it to me. Like when I log on, it'll always show me your stuff in like the top left square of the grid or whatever. There we go. Now it's starting to look right. Oh, damn, dude. Are you still out there milling logs, bro? Maybe you should take it easy. Or at least go about it in a more laid-back fashion. Yeah, I hurt myself at the gym last year. I went at it. I was supposed to climb this mountain, and I started training, like I was young, and I'm not. And I trained way too hard, and I pretty much broke myself training because I trained like I used to train instead of how I should have been training as an old man. Yeah, I fucked my own shit up. I'm done carving on this spoon, and I'm going to take these to, looks like a sperm still. I'm going to take these to the belt sander, get some shape to them, guys. What up, Duke? It's my second time making spoons. Last night was my first time. Here's the ones from last night. Still not totally done. And then here are the ones from tonight, which need to go over to the belt sander, which is where we're going right now. I think this can hit the belt sander, right? There it is. That's not as good. That's not as good of a shot for the belt sander, so we'll do this. Put you guys in this. Oh, shit. Drop the phone. All right, belt sander time, which means respirator time.
I'm gonna cut that off on the belt sander or on the bandsaw. I just use a bandsaw to cut that little piece off. I don't know who you are to come in here and talk shit, bud, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that guy's trip was, dude, but he's gone. It's like, I'm just a dude in my garage making things that I like. If somebody has a problem with that, that's on them, dude, not me.
Good nut.
Yeah, thank you, Harry.
I'm gonna wrap it for the night, guys. I need to go eat dinner and go to bed, but here's this one still needs. Here's the roughed out Here's the roughed out spoon so far. I got this guy. This guy. This one's. And then big old one. Still need to sand it down in there. I can't wait to get those carving knives next week, dude. Just waiting on the mailman. Anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in. That was fun. Another good night here at the shop. And I'm going to go eat some dinner, go to bed. Yeah, have a good one, Harry. Good to see you, man. And yeah, that dude was weird. I don't know what his trip was, but whatever. I've never claimed to be a... Here's the thing. That's like the third dude that's come in here and been like, oh, you're using power tools or you're cheating or whatever. And it's like, I never said I don't use power tools, man. So there's like these hand tool purists that like go around YouTube and they go on people's live streams and they're like, you're not using hand tools. So to you guys that do that, fuck, man, get a life. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you, bud. Like use hand tools. Like if you're super into hand tools, use them. And if you want to use power tools, use them, dude. But don't be a hater. And thanks again, guys. I'll see you tomorrow night.